Every Christmas when I was a kid, we would have the family turkey dinner, the big one, for lunch. My father would crawl from the table and slip into a tryptophan coma for 3 or 4 hours, and then pile us all into the station wagon and drive us to grandmother's house for round 2. Dinner at Nan's was always cold plate. Turkey, roast beef, glazed ham, potato salads, thick and creamy in every color of the rainbow. Big bowls of cold, savory dressing, a 3-tiered display of Christmas cookies, and used tea bags left moist and bulging on finished plates. My grandmother's tiny house, 70 people. It was pandemonium. And it was the most joyous day of the year for my dear grandmother. Now, when I was a kid, I was always really skinny. My Aunt June used to call me Pidge, short for pigeon, some loving commentary on my skinny legs. And despite these elaborate Christmas dinners, hot and cold, I pretty much ate nothing but toast. My dear old grandmother, of course, worried herself sick with this, so she was personally determined to fatten me up, and she just happened to know my weakness. You see, after those Christmas dinners, she would break out the pies. She was a bit of a specialist. A fact lost on most of my family. They all had a thing for the dirty old box lem meringue, but I liked apple pie. I loved homemade apple pie with the hand peeling and the stewing and the hand rolled dough with big chunks of butter and forked pressed edges, and lots of love and time. A pie took time, and so my grandmother didn't make them very often, but she started making one for me every Christmas. And this labor of love was mine all alone, and I was expected to eat it all. And I'd give it my best shot. Cousins who wanted a slice would have to ask, and if they displeased me, I would deny them. Well, blame it on puberty. Blame it on the cruelty of long dormant genes. As a preteen, I got chubby. And when I got chubby, my grandmother was satisfied. The pies of my youth stopped. It was dirty old lem meringue with the rest of them. The Chafe family, they struggled, right? My dad's family. My grandfather was a fisherman. And my grandmother raised 12 kids in a house the size of a box of wine. These were the days when 4 brothers would sleep in the same bed, when privacy meant that you covered your eyes when someone else was on the commode, when kids weren't even allowed in the house unless it was to eat or sleep. And a healthy family was a chubby family. Poor families, when you don't have much of anything, and when what you've got you've had to work really hard for, well, food takes on a sacred importance. Food was how the Chafe family gave and received love. And they had a lot of love to give.